ID of this client machine and the port number of the DHCP server, which is 67.
Yes.
Okay, so all other devices which are connected in the network, they will drop off the packet because those are because in the packet it is clearly mentioned like it needs to connect to the DHCP server. Okay, so remaining devices in the network will drop off the packet. Only DHCP server will take that packet, and accordingly it will offer the IP address.
Yes.
Okay, this is the IP address I do have.
Hmm.
And then a client will say that, yeah, okay, give me that IP address, and again it will send the acknowledgement. It's nothing but DORA process. It's a four-way handshake also, we can call it as. Client uses 68 as an IP. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And it was server 67. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What else? So today we're gonna talk about something called DHCP. Okay, have you installed what do you call Amrita? Can you please quickly install DHCP on your machine? If you
Okay.
have any server which has been uh, configured on
Installed.
the Windows, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so today we're gonna talk something about DHCP failover. Okay.
Okay.
Any idea about failover? Have you ever heard this word failover?
Backup kind of.
Right. And sorry, forgot to ask you any questions that you have with previous sessions like trust and DHCP scopes and all, IP lease, address pool.
No.
Sure. Then tell me what is uh, address pool?
List of IP addresses will be present in that pool. DHCP will pick one of the IP address and will assign it to it as
Is it a list or is it a range?
range. Sorry.
Okay. And what is DHCP reservation?
So reserving the IP address for any particular system or machine.
And how to do that? What all things that is required to?
MAC address is main. We need MAC address of that machine so that it will assign a particular IP.
Okay. And how about this lease duration period?
Lease duration is 8 days for the same client. 8 days,
Mm-hmm.
and after 4 days, it will send a renewal request. So if it receives the renewal request, it will continue with the same IP address. After 4 days, also, if the DHCP server does not receive the renewal request, it will wait for the 87.5% of the time, which is around 70 days, I guess. So till that it will wait. If then also the request doesn't come, the IP address will be free, and it will be assigned to another machine.
Perfect. Good, Harish. You're well prepared. So usually installation of DHCP process is not a big task. Okay, so you directly go to the manage, add roles and features, and select the DHCP and install it. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
that's a simple process. Next options will be there, so you just select it. Okay, it's not a big deal. Okay, okay, so there is scenario like I have connected a machine, okay, to the network, and I'm not able to I'm not getting an IP address. So what could be the potential reasons?
Sorry.
uh, I have connected a new machine to the network, okay, office network, and I'm not getting IP address. This machine is not getting IP address. Click on commit, please.
Okay.
Close it up.
Just Gopal, when I'm trying to install the DHCP, when I'm going to click next, so the previous one, like Active Directory Domain Services, they are already tick mark. So do I need to remove them or?
No, no need to do that. See, let me tell you one thing. From 2019 server, Windows Server 2019. Okay, what is happening? Like the moment we install the ADDS server role,
Okay.
okay, then by default DNS role will also be installed on the same server.
Right, you're right.
Okay, okay, but for DHCP, either you can install it on the same server or you can install it on a different server. So usually it is not recommended to have all the things in the same server, and again it depends on the client requirement, they install it. Okay,
Oh,
until unless they have any issues, we can still go ahead and we can do that. But for our lab purpose, no need to have another virtual machine for this setup. Okay, we can configure on the same machine.
okay. Because what happens is when I'm trying to create a third VM or fourth VM, it is saying that your quota size quota has been reached.
S- Size quota is of which region you are selecting?
Region is same. Like two VMs are in same region, so third one also selected the same region.
Okay, maybe it's a free trial, so that is the reason we have some limitations. So you
Yeah,
can
so
select a different.
I changed the region, then it is showing again it is available. But two different regions we can work, right, like a PDC and BDC also.
Yeah, to yeah, for two regions, you can still have a different virtual network also. That is still fine for ADC and PDC.
Okay, okay, then I will create.
Okay, so now please navigate to this DHCP configuration. Not here, not here. Go to the tools. Perfect. Okay, expand the IPv4. Okay, expand the server options. Click on server option. Okay, how about the policies and filters? Okay, see, this is your DHCP server by default, which is configured. Okay, so the moment when you install, but in real time scenario, you won't get a chance to install all these things. Okay, because this will already been done, and you have to manage the things. Okay,
Yeah.
but in order for to have a knowledge purpose, I'm just showing it. So what you can do is that, Amrita, go to the I administrator one.azuretest.com, just give a right click. Yes, just a moment. Okay, from here you can take the backup. Okay,
Okay.
uh, and you can restore whenever you know you feel that I need to change something, and I'm not sure whether it will work fine or not. So in that scenarios, you can take the backup, and also if we are doing the failover, then also we take the backup and restore it if needed. Okay,
Okay.
and this is where we do such things. Okay, now click on the IPv4. give a right click on the IPv4.
But Gopal,
Yes.
but if we did not take the backup and it got failed, then
Mm-hmm. So usually, yeah, that is the reason we have something called the failover concept,
okay.
just like alternate. Okay, so only two DHCP can be allowed, not more than two DHCP servers can be allowed in a domain.
Yeah. So clicking on backup is what the failover is, right?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
That
okay.
is they
That's what.
did that is just we are taking the. I'll just show you. Okay,
Okay.
don't
Okay.
worry. Okay, so now click. So whether we don't have any new scope. Okay, so now we need to create a new scope. Click on the scope.
Okay.
Okay, click on next. Okay, so give some say scope 1 DHCP scope. Okay, click on next. Okay, now what is the start IP range that you would like to give? Okay, let's say what is your server IP address? So here the thing is that you need to check your network. Okay,
Okay.
what is the start IP of this? So now just type ipconfig on this machine. Go to the command and type ipconfig. Okay, see 10.0.0.4 is something which is been already aligned to this, assigned to this server, right?
Hmm.
And we also can have some other server. So what you can do is that even if you need to uh, keep the IP as an static for a different server, right? So what you can do is that you can choose 10.0.0.10. This is the range of IP addresses we are giving, nothing but the scope, or we can call it as an address pool. Okay, and end IP can be you can give as per your choice. You can give like 10.0.0.0 dot
Hmm.
uh, you know uh, 230 you can give.
Okay.
Okay, so see the length is like, okay, click on next. This is the range of IP address. So okay, so if any new client gets joined to this domain, so he'll be receiving an IP address from here.
Okay.
Okay, so here let's say if you want to exclude any IP address. Okay, so let's say I would like to exclude the IP address between like
Okay. Got it.
okay,
Ten
10.0
dot
dot 0.12
12 to
12 to just end like 10.0.0.14.
yeah.
So this is the IP address that we don't want to assign it to any of the devices which gets connected in the network. Okay, click on add.
These four IP addresses, right?
Three IP
Three,
addresses.
three, sorry, three, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
Yeah, click on add.
Oh, add.
Yes, please. Okay,
Ah,
okay. So if you want to exclude any other IP address range, you can use that as well. Okay, or else if you want to exclude any single IP, you can do that as well.
okay. So this
Okay.
means we are securing some IP address for that particular, like that one. It is.
Yeah, we can say like that, but these IP addresses we don't want to assign it to any of the devices basically.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so click on the next.
Gopal,
Yes.
if it is, can you click back once, Amrita?
Yes.
Mhm.
If it is only one IP address, the start and
Okay,
end will be the same, right?
yes, that will remains the same.
Okay.
Or you can try that. Put 10.0.0.16 in the start IP. 16. Okay, click on add. Don't add anything.
It IP. Okay.
See if it is taking. Okay.
Done. Done.
Okay. Now click on next. So see, this is the least duration.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So by default, it is taking 8 days.
Hmm.
Okay. So we have already discussed about this. So you can click on next. If
So
you
we
want
can
to,
change that one also.
if you want, no, if you want to make the changes, you can do that. But this is the standard, and let it be like that.
Okay.
Okay, click on next. Okay, so I want to configure the scope now. Yes, next. Okay, so what is the use this IP address 10 dot.
0.0.4.
This is the default this machines machine is an gateway for you. Okay, click on add.
Add.
Click on add
Sorry, sorry.
and then click on next.
Hmm.
Okay, so here this is the domain. Okay,
Hmm.
so if you want to configure anything for the DNS, you can do that. We can do it later. You can click on next.
Okay.
Okay, no need anything, just go with the next. Next, activate, finish. Okay, so here when you expand the scope on the left side, okay, why it is showing as an exclamatory mark?
Mm,
DHCP scope 1.
Give a right click.
Display statistic.
No.
Oh.
Refresh it. Okay, I think it's gonna take some time. Okay, so
yeah.
click on the address pool. Okay, so this is the address pool that you have, the range of IP addresses for the distribution to the client machines.
Yeah.
Okay, and the IP addresses which you have excluded from this address pool are 10.0.0.12 to 14 and 16.
Hmm.
Okay, so these are the IPs which will not be assigned to any of the devices. Okay, so there is something called the address lease. Click on the address lease. Right now we don't have any server or any client machine which is joined to this domain. Okay, so if you just join it, then by default you don't have to go to the network adapter and make the uh, mention the IP. Okay, so you can select receive the IP from directly from the automatically receive the IP from the DHCP server option is there, right?
Okay.
Just type ncpa.cpl in the command prompt. Go to the IPv properties and IPv4. Okay,
Hmm.
but here your DNS server should be your the same server.
Yes. So 10 point. That one we need to.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Have you not made this IP as an static and all?
No, I made that one on that portal, right?
Okay, so here you did not make.
No.
Okay, you should have made here also.
Okay.
Okay, so for time being, let it be. See, this is the option that I just wanted to show you. The moment you connect a machine to a network, so this is the option which is by default enabled. Auto
Okay.
obtain an IP address automatically,
Hmm.
and IP will be assigned, and DORA process will take care in the backend, and accordingly DHCP server will
Okay.
give the IP address. Okay,
Okay.
if it is a server, we need to have the static IP address, and we have to what do you call?
Once we change the IP into static in the portal, it will be always static only, right?
No, you can make it dynamic also.
No. That's what. Till I make it, it will be static only, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it will also not connect. It will connect
What it
because
won't connect.
because when starting when I used to create VM, you told me that to convert it to static.
Hmm.
Uh, if I don't convert also, it will the server will open, right?
it will open, but
Okay.
the standard process is something where we need to have the static IP address, because
Okay.
for the AD and DHCP and DNS we
Mm.
cannot, because these IPs will be mentioned somewhere else.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, communication and everything will be happening on the IP address. So for client machines, yeah, we can use a dynamic, but for the servers like AD and PDC or ADC, we cannot afford to have a dynamic IP address. So it is always recommended to have the static IP for AD, DHCP, and DNS.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Click on OK. Go to the configuration portal.
Hmm.
Configuration wizard.
Okay, sorry, wizard. Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
so if you have a new machine which is joined to the domain, okay, so automatically it will receive an IP and you will see the IP here, address list.
Okay.
Okay, maximize it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here the client IP address, what is the client name, what is the lease expiration,
Hmm.
okay, and all these details will be there. Okay, there is something called reservation. Expand the reservation. Okay, so in reservation, like I said, what we need to do is that if any you want to have any client machine to have an static IP always, okay, and it should not be assigned to anything else, so that's when you can do it from here. Okay, give a right click, click on new reservation. Okay, and what should be the reservation name? You can put like for web server kind of thing, reservation name, or anything else. Okay, web server reservation. Okay, and give the IP address and MAC address, like I was telling you, right? The MAC address and IP address is very important.
Hmm.
Okay, and accordingly it will do one thing.
So IP
Put like
address will be the same one.
do
Zero.
do one thing. Do one thing.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna reserve this IP in the DHCP for this client machine itself. Okay, so
Okay.
do one thing. Click. It's your machine DHCP server machine IP address is 10.0.0.4. Just put it like that. Okay. Okay. This is for client actually.
Hmm.
This is for client. Okay. So, but here we don't have any client right now, so we can use this one. So go to the command prompt and type get mac without a space. Okay, please copy the mac id physical address. Yeah, 10 dot, yeah, yeah, select 7e, go on the top.
So,
Okay, have you copied it? Is it
no,
copied?
no. Stop.
Go to the top and give a right click, go to the edit, copy. Okay, now go here and enter this. Okay,
Hmm.
say DHCP server, click add. It's done, I guess so.
Hmm.
Close.
Yes.
Okay,
Hmm.
this is how you create reservation.
Okay.
Okay, click on the scope options. You see what is the DNS, what is the details that you have.
Hmm.
Okay, and these are the value, and you can give a right click on the scope options, configure it. Just a moment. This is time, this is a by default, so no need this one, you can close it. Okay, go to the server options. We don't have any DNS or Win server right now, so that is the reason it is not showing. Okay,
Okay.
so I was talking, if what happens if something gets crashed. Okay,
Mm.
so what we can usually do is that if it is only a single DHCP server, we can take a backup. Okay, as per schedule. Okay, so what you can do is that click on the IPv4, right click. Okay, don't click here, don't click here, go to the top administrator one, server. Yes, give a right click now. Okay, so there is something called the backup. Click on the backup. Okay, you select a path, put it in the desktop for now. Ideally, it is not recommended to have the in the
Mm.
desktop, but for the okay, click on OK. Okay, now go to the desktop.
The machine's
No, no,
desktop, right?
machines desktop.
Machine's
Yes,
desktop, yes.
yes, machine desktop. From here, from
Ah,
machine desktop, you can copy to somewhere else also. Okay,
this one.
DHCP config. Okay, now go to the server and delete the scope. Delete everything.
Okay. So right click and delete.
Deactivate.
Delete.
Uh, deactivate. Okay, if we click on the deactivate, click on deactivate.
Okay. Scope is currently active. Disable.
Yes, yes. If you are deactivating this, so it will prevent providing IP address to the client machines.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what the initially we got it. Okay, the symbol is the red color symbol which we see on the scope.
Ah,
Okay, down arrow. This shows that this is in deactivated mode. Okay.
yes.
Now go ahead and delete this one. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. Delete.
Okay. So this is like we were seeing when we install just the DHCP role, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now give a right click on the administrator dot. Okay,
Restore.
restore.
Okay.
Okay, you can navigate to that path where it is.
It is on desktop only.
Okay, do one thing. Click
Ah,
on cancel, navigate to the desktop. Give a right click and
restore previous version.
yes. No, 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 no.
No. Okay.
Expand it. Open with notepad. What it shows. Mhm.
Notepad.
Yes. See here you have all the details of this. Okay.
Mm.
DCP configuration file. Or is it a new one? Okay, close it and go to the new. What is that file? New file. Folder with new. Yes. What is that?
Yes, the same one. DHCP MDB. I guess the same.
Okay. Navigate to the DHCP portal and give a right click. Yeah. Give a click. Yeah. New and then okay.
Oh,
Yes. 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 Service will just stop and restart. Okay. So
mm.
this is a small.
Was not restored correctly. No changes were made.
Okay. Expand the IPv4. What do you see? Okay. Just create a new scope again.
The same we can give, or we can. Yeah.
Your wish. Your wish.
Yeah, the server IP. Right. IP router is client.
Yes, yes.
Next, right? I think I've.
Harish, guider, please.
Yes. Next. WNS. Activity on activities.
Once we need to refresh it.
Give a right click on the scope. Refresh. It's gonna take a while.
Yes.
Now click on what you call right click on this. Yes, and take the backup.
Backup. Yeah. We'll this
Okay,
time.
okay. Just a
This
moment.
time
System
Oh,
32.
that time I think it was in system 32.
Go there. Open C drive. System the Windows System 32.
Here or I.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
Go
chose this one.
go directly to the folder. Not from here.
Yes.
Open an Explorer.
632.
Back is not showing.
Do one thing. You can once again go to that machine and check the location. In DHCP it is system 32 DHCP.
Yes, DHCP, but the root folder is system Windows.
Windows DHCP and System 32.
Hmm.
After Windows, it should be DHCP.
Hmm.
It's not there.
No, in system 32 only, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Go to System 32 then. Okay.
DH,
Search for DHCP.
yeah,
Yes, yes,
DHCP.
it is there. It is
Yeah,
there on the top.
DHCP.
backup.
Yes. So it is showing empty.
Okay. No, no, don't close it. Just go one step back.
Okay. Here.
No, 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 no. Okay. Close it. We're gonna take the backup again.
Backup. We'll create a make new folder otherwise.
DHCP backup.
Mhm. Okay. Now deactivate. Before deactivating, shall we see that or directly?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Here it again you.
Yeah, this is the config file which we need to restore it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, take the backup again.
Again?
Again.
Just a moment. Okay, do one thing.
Huh?
Uh, just delete the scope
Okay.
in address pool or reservation.
But
Do
still
some
it is
changes.
showing the that exclamation mark. So
It
it
will
will.
activate. It will activate. Don't worry. Okay,
Oh,
it needs some time.
oh.
Okay.
To deactivate?
No. I'm saying that to delete something, make some changes.
Okay.
Changes like the pool which you created, right?
Hmm.
Okay, you can delete something. Okay, you can delete this 12 to 14.
Okay.
Delete this one. Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, now click on, yeah, now click on the scope. Give a right click. Oh, and wait. Okay, go to the server name, the administrator one on the top.
Hmm.
And now from here, restore. Go to the path. Yes, click OK. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
Was not restored correctly. No changes were made.
Okay. Okay, click on OK.
Go for address pool.
Go to the address pool. Okay, it is not restored actually.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll take a look at that point. Okay, so
Oh.
no worries. So scope is deleted. Okay, so this DHCP failover actually, it started from 2012 server onwards. Okay, prior to that, it was not there. Okay, so what is happening? Uh, it applies from 2012 R2 or to Windows Server 2012 onwards. Okay, this is actually a new feature which was introduced. Okay, in 2012 server. The reason for this is for the high availability. Okay, so how exactly failover works? Now, the scope and everything what we create in the primary DHCP one. Okay, will be replicating to the DHCP server 2. Okay, so what happens? So all the scope information which is shared by all this information will be shared in both the DHCP servers. Okay, including active leases. Okay, or if anything a reservation or anything which we are configured. Okay, so all these things will be replicated. Okay,
Okay.
so for that we need to have another DHCP. So there are some prerequisites. Okay, specifications which are being applied. We cannot have two DHCP server, more than two DHCP server. Okay, and failover concepts only applicable for only for IPv4, not for the IPv6. Okay,
Okay.
and both the operating system of the DHCP server should be running of 2012 or more than that or later version. Let's say if you have 2008 server and you have installed the DHCP and you have one server with 2012, so you cannot configure the failover because minimum requirement or minimum prerequisite to have the DHCP failover is 2012 operating system. Okay,
Hmm.
so when we are making a failover, okay, so this failover can be configured and settings can be modified you without pause or stop or restarting of the DHCP server. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
And let's say you have something let's say you have Windows Server 2012, okay, and another server is 2016, okay, 12 and 16 you have, okay. So what you need to do is that you need always need to modify the settings and initiate the replication from the latest operating system versions. Okay, from let's say in this scenario, I gave you an example of 2012 and 16, then you should start replicating from 2016.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so these are few things for this DHCP servers and failover and all. Okay, um, let me just check what else I missed. I'll create another DHCP and share it with you. Okay, how we are doing the failover and all. Okay. And now we're gonna jump onto the DNS. So Harish, as you joined late, so I'm gonna show you the lab of Active Directory sites and services. Okay, Active Directory trust part. Okay, and this DHCP failover. Okay,
Yeah.
so all these things I will be deploying it in a single go.
Okay.
Okay, the reason why I'm not showing you like my free trial is over and I have upgraded to pay as you go. So I want to have all these things in one go so that
Okay.
I can delete the resources. Okay.
Yes.
Mm, okay. All right. So today I'll talk about DNS. What is DNS? Okay. And I'll also show you the DNS configuration and everything. Okay. So DNS configuration is a simple. Right now only I can show it to you. Okay. So I'll just share my screen. Let me know once you start seeing it. Can you see?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, DNS stands for the domain name system. So what is the actually function of this DNS?
DDCR.
Resolves hostname to IP
Yes.
and IP to hostname. Okay, so let's say if you're going to a browser and if you know the DNS of the browser, like this is for the Google.
Yes.
Okay, if you know the IP address of the Google, you can type it the IP address. Okay, and you'll get a page. Okay, if you don't know the IP address, how would you do that? The number is very easy to remember. Sorry, the name is very easy to remember for for a human being, right? But the thing is like when we input some data or if we search anything, okay, using the what do you call in human language, okay. So what happens? So in backend, it will convert into the
Binary.
bits binary. Okay, and that's when it will be communicating because machine computer only understands the binary language, right? Let's say if you are typing like www.google.com from your machine, okay, so there is a lot of process which is been involved. Okay, so it will convert that host name into the IP. Okay, and then it will be contacting to that target server, and then the web page will be open for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's how the standard process. But DNS works on 53. Port number of DNS server is
50.
53, and for client, okay. Any doubts so far?
No.
Amrita, can you please share your screen and go to the browser?
Okay. Able to see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Type HTTPS. Okay. Then / and navigate to 8.8.8.8.
Navigate to 8.8.8. Okay.
Yes. Are you going to Tirupati or Tirumala or what?
No, I booked the reservations for my in-laws.
Okay, okay.
Before 2 months, we need to do that now. So that's
Yes, 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 yes.
8,
Okay.
8.8. Okay. DNS.google. Hello.
Okay.
Hmm.
So this is the public DNS of the Google.
Hmm.
Okay. If you, let's say, on your server, if you installed a web server, okay, and go to your Azure portal.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a machine, and on this machine, have you installed the IIS role?
No, ISO.
Can you please do that quickly?
IIS, right?
IIS, yes,
Internet
information service.
Service. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, but how? ISO.
Add roles and features
Add rules
inside
and
the VM.
features.
Okay. Yeah. Hello.
Go to the
Yes.
server manager.
Server
Go
man.
to. I'm there. I'm there. Don't worry. Okay. Go to the server manager.
Okay.
Okay. From where we actually add the roles.
Add
Yeah.
rules
Close
and
the
Yeah.
DHCP console.
Add here. Add roles and features.
Yes. Go.
Yes.
Okay. Click on next.
Okay.
Next. Next.
Yeah. Here. Yes. No.
web server. Last below.
Yeah.
Okay.
Features. Yes.
Okay. Click on next. Install it. Go with the default option. Install it. So you are making a single server as an ADDS, DHCP, DNS, web server, whatnot you are doing with the single virtual machine.
Yeah, I'm also doing that, Gopi.
Okay. So for practice purpose, we no need to have a different server. We can try out on the same server, but in real time scenarios should be a different one. Okay.
Different one. Yeah. Start.
In DHCP server, if I exclude, like if I don't want to keep 10.0.0.4, if I add that IP, and in reservations, if I give that MAC ID, will it take it?
It won't take it because by default it has been assigned to other server, right?
Okay.
See what happens when both the systems have the same IPs. Okay, so I have a system which has 10.0.0.4
Mhm.
and I'm putting a new server and giving the same IP. What will happen? It will crash, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, click on close,
Yeah.
and on this virtual machine, navigate, open a browser
Open browser. This was on this virtual machine.
on this virtual machine.
Okay.
No, I
No,
think
virtual
you're doing
machine.
it on your virtual machine.
Wizard on the machine.
Yes, not here. Yeah.
Minimize all.
Okay. Yeah.
Again,
Mm,
sorry.
maximize your RDP connection first. Okay.
Internet.
Now, yeah, open a browser, type HTTP, ask me later. Okay. HTTPS
Hmm.
slash, then put the what is the public IP?
8.10.
No, sorry, no. Of this machine. Okay, put 10.0.0.4
Okay.
for hit enter. Yeah, okay. This is a problem with IE. I hate it.
Content. Close.
Okay, remove has and put it like HTTP. Now enter.
Don't.
Okay,
Hmm.
because the can you tell me the reason why it didn't allow for HTTPS?
Security.
Actually, in NSG, we didn't allow the port number 443. We only allowed the port number 80. Okay, go to the Azure portal.
I-
Hmm.
Okay, and go to the NSG of go to the networking. Okay,
Hmm.
scroll down. There is something called NSG, right, which has been associated with this. Okay, scroll down, scroll up more,
It's done. Yeah.
more, a little more. Go up, scroll up, yeah. Okay. Go to the outbound rules. Okay, scroll down. Okay, so here the port is not allowed. So what you're gonna do is that click on add outbound port rule.
Hmm.
Okay, click source any. Okay, let it be source port range any. Just a moment. Destination port range should be 443.
Yeah.
No, port range
Port range. Okay. Hmm.
443. Click on OK. Scroll down. Click on OK.
Okay.
Okay, now navigate to the browser and put HTTPS.
Might take time.
It will take some time, I guess so.
Hmm.
So HTTPS is 443.
Yes,
HTTP is only
80, 80.
Yeah, 80. Yes.
Port number.
Yeah.
These port numbers are very important, guys, because this will be typically asked in the interview questions.
Hmm.
Okay. Can you use the public IP of this server? Put 23.96.84.124.
Yeah. 20
Hmm.
dot.
96.84.124.
How did you remember?
Yeah.
It is showing
Where?
it's an RDP connection, right?
Ah,
Oh,
open
here, yes.
for, yeah, yes.
23.96. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I think we need to make some changes at inside the firewall. Okay. Go to the portal.
Hmm.
Okay. And navigate to the NSG. Administrator 1 NSG. Yeah, you see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, click on this NSG.
Hmm.
Okay. Now come to the inbound security rules. allowed this one. Okay. And go to the outbound security rules. 443 we have allowed. Then why it is not showing? Okay, do one thing. Just add it into the inbound as well. Go to add. Yes. Yes. 443. Okay, add. Now use the private IP 10.0.0.4. Okay, so you are inside the VM, right?
Yes.
Okay, open firewall.cpl.
Mm.
Firewall.cpl.
Click Windows plus R otherwise. Windows plus R.
Go to the run.
Yes. It is showing. What happened? It is not maximized. Hmm.
Firewall.cpl.
Here. Okay.
Enter. Okay, disable this. Click on, not here, not here, not here. On the left side, you have something called the turn defender firewall on and off. Click on that.
Okay.
You can click off,
Here.
turn off, yeah, and the bottom also. Yes, and the third one also. Click OK. Okay, and now try to access from this browser. Because we are exposing all this to the internet.
Hmm.
Should work. Okay, how about the 80? Port 80, put like only HTTP.
It is.
Okay, do one thing.
Hmm.
Just come outside of this VM,
Okay.
minimize the RDP connection.
Hmm.
Okay, now in this browser, open. Okay, HTTPS 10.0.0.4. Hit enter. Okay, and just put 80 only HTTP. I guess I need to publish this web page first. Okay, so actually the conclusion of this, like what we are trying to achieve here, like we are exposing this web page over the internet and it will be resolving using the IP address or the host name. Okay, that's the conclusion. I'll just check on this part and I'll just show it to you. Okay, tomorrow's lab. Now I'll quickly take you through this DNS options, and Amrita, please stop sharing your screen. I'll just start mine. Okay, so you got it right. So what is the port number of the DNS server? It's a 53. Okay, if someone wake ups you, okay, in the sleep and ask you for the port number, it should be on your tongue, right, on your
Yeah.
palate.
Hmm.
Okay, so now, so how DNS will assign open the web page? Let me tell you. Say this is your client machine, okay, and you have something called ISP. You are remembering something, Amrita?
Yeah.
We have covered something here, right?
Yes.
Like, did I miss it?
No,
Okay.
this is a different class for Amrita, which
Yeah.
has been parallelly going on for Azure.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
and
Is it server, then top level domain like that?
okay, you just make a note of it because this is a most asked interview question. Okay,
Okay. And authorization server. Yeah.
uh, authorization server. Okay, okay, this is a okay. It's a top level domain. Okay, see, I'll show you the connections. Okay, okay. So let's say this is a client machine. Okay, this this is a client machine and it wants to access a google.com. Okay, so what we'll do, like I said, DNS is something works on the IP addresses. Okay, so its function is to convert your hostname to IP and IP to hostname. Okay, so what happens when client or from my laptop, okay, consider this is me and I'm trying to access google.com. So what it will do, this machine will check whether is it me or not. Okay, whether the IP which is assigned to this machine, is it a google.com or is it something else. Okay, if not, it will check in its browser cache. In browser we have something called cache, right? Okay, it will check in its cache. If it is not available, what will happen, the request will be forwarded to the ISP, which is nothing but internet service provider. Okay,
Hmm.
now this ISP will also check in its cache in history if someone else has accessed previously or not. Okay, if it is not accessed, then the request will be forwarded into the root server. Okay, and this root server is having 13 sets of roots. Okay, okay, now this root server will forward the request to the TLD, which is nothing but top level domain. Okay, so here we have something called .or. So in this top level domain we have multiple domains. Okay, right, .org, dot in, okay, dot com, okay, dot com, like that. So what we have access, we have access google.com. We have access the google.com, okay. And this is, now this TLD will decide whether is it the domain is ending with .org or .in and .com, and accordingly the request will be forwarded to the authorization server, okay, and the web page will be opened. And from second time, what happens, this web page will be, this information will be stored in this ISP cache in history and also in this machine, and due to some reason if it is deleted here, the request will go to the ISP and ISP will provide the web page, and the request second time onwards, the request will not go, will not follow these steps, okay. Any doubts or anything?
No.
Okay, so can you, anyone of you can explain once? Or ISP we can call it as a resolver also, okay,
Yes.
a resolver, okay.
Mm.
So can anyone of you, Harish, can you please explain, because Amrita is already aware of.
Yeah. So when computer wants to go to the public network, like if it wants to go to any website, it will go to, first it will go for the internet service provider, whoever it may be. From there, it will go to the root scanner. The request will be go to the root scanner.
Root
From there,
server.
root server. Sorry, yeah, root server.
Mhm.
Root server. From there, it will be going to the uh, ISP again. From there, ISP it will go to top level domain TLD.
No, no, it will not go to the ISP. That request will go to the directly TLD.
Okay, TLD. Okay, directly it will go TLD.
Yes, yes,
From there, authorization also directly.
yes. It will
Ah,
verify.
okay. Automatically, then the website will open.
Sorry. A small correction. No, the request will not go forwarded. So ISP will forward a request to the root server. Root server will ask ISP to go to the TLD. Then request will be forwarded to the TLD. From TLD, the request will be, TLD will say that go and talk to the authoritative server, and it will give the details of the authoritative server, okay, to the ISP. ISP now go back and check with the authoritative or authorization server, and it will get an web page. Okay, request will
Okay.
go to the ISP. ISP will be involved.
At the third step, right? Like after TLD.
No. See,
From
from client, the request will be forwarded to the ISP. Okay, I'm explaining again.
yeah.
Client will check is it me or not. If it is not, it will check in its own history. Okay, if it is not available, then the request will be forwarded to the resolver or nothing but the ISP.
Yes.
Okay, ISP will also check in its cache whether it is available or not. If it is not available, then the request will be forwarded to the root server. Root server having the 13 sets of roots. Okay, so what it will do, it will forward your request. Okay, it will ask ISP to go and talk to the top level domain. Okay, request.
Mm.
Okay, so the request will be forwarded to the top level domain. Now this top level domain will identify whether it is it a .org or .in or .com. Okay, and accordingly top level domain says that this is the authoritative server, go and talk to them. Okay, so information will be given to the ISP and ISP will go to the authoritative server, and from here the web page will be opened. Okay,
Okay.
and it will be restored here. So this is actually the standard process of the DNS. Okay,
So in
so
every step, ISP will involve.
ISP will
Yes.
involve.
Yes.
ISP will involve.
Okay.
Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna talk something about the forward lookup zone, reverse lookup zone, primary zone, secondary zones, stub zone, active directory integrated zone, right? Forwarder and conditional forwarder. And tomorrow we're gonna complete this what you call the DNS part. Okay,
Okay.
so be
No.
patient, be patient tomorrow, and we're gonna cover it. we're gonna complete a DNS. Okay, and also once the DHCP, I'll show you the lab first, and then I'll cover this one. Okay,
Okay.
so that DHCP DNS will be mostly will be over by tomorrow or day after. Once it is done, we can jump on to the Azure. Okay, for Harish, you will be having a different session.
For Azure, right?
Yes, for Azure. Amrita, you won't be joining this session.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so we'll only continue with the what do you call Azure part.
Ajay.
So these are the basics which are required for to learn the Azure. Okay, so once you're aware about this, so it will be easy for you. Okay, this is the base, or we can call it as a foundation. Okay, so these three things are basically we are covering in the Windows. I'll check for more details if something more is there, so I'll just cover that as well. Okay, so these are the basically primary things needed to have uh, to learn the Azure. Okay,
Okay.
so any questions or anything that we have from today's session?
No.
No. Okay, all right then. I'll just drop off for now, and we're gonna meet tomorrow. Okay, and probably the same time. Okay. S-
4:30.
No, 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 no. It will be a bit early. I'll try to, uh, wrap up my work and everything. Okay.
Okay.
So, and we'll try to, meet at 3 or 3:30 p.m. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right then. Meanwhile, please go ahead and try to deploy it and see what else you can do. Okay.
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 And go with the configuration and play around. And if you have any doubt, just let me know. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Amrita. Amrita today won't be there for the Azure class because I need to catch up with Sanoop.
Okay.
And we're gonna continue because I'm gonna deploy the virtual network gateway and show it to you. Tomorrow we'll be having the Azure session as well. Okay.
Okay.
So
And I
that
was trying to deploy that gateway, so I was also getting the error. So for
you
that,
you will be getting an error for sure. I am aware of. Okay,
uh,
so I'll just show you live, so don't worry.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
so that virtual network gateway takes 45 minutes to 1 hour sometimes more. So
Oh,
that is the reason I am hesitate to do that because the once we are deployed, okay,
mhm.
and if it is taking more than 1 hour and we just leave it like that, so we'll be charged like anything for the virtual
Okay.
network gateway, firewall, virtual network gateway, peering, all this cost a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
yeah. All right then. Thank you guys and have a good day ahead. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Same to
Thank
you. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.